Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to It's Obvious Gaming, and welcome back to the Apocalypse, because this week we have certainly been playing games that take place in a world where it has obviously ended, and it is in turmoil. And we are now here with our fan favorite Mad Max here. His name is Max. He's very mad. Preston, how you liking Mad Max the first 10 seconds you've been playing?
The first 10 seconds are pretty cool.
Yeah? That opening cutscene was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
You're going to steal that dog's water?
Yeah, I need that more than the dog.
Come on.
Thank you. Drink from the canteen. I'll drink to that.
Yes. By the way, my name's Garrett. I'm joined by Jacob Alka and Preston Pugh. And as I can see, you just took whatever was left out of that little wheel or whatever it was, just a little bit of water to fill up your canteen. I imagine the canteen is for your health, maybe? Or is it purely for thirst to where it'll damage your health if you're thirsty?
As good as mine.
I guess we're going to find out as you progress here in the first 5 minutes of the game.
No, I just heard the dog. Something happened to him and he screamed.
Nope.
Oh.
Wow. Nope, this guy looks like he's going to be your ally.
Ha! A prize.
My ally, or am I going to whoop him up?
No, he's going to be your ally.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. This looks like the guy from 300.
Yeah.
Leonidas. Revolution about revolution, rejoice! Please, don't kill Chum Bucket! Please!
Chum Bucket.
Why shouldn't I? Because I know you. Yeah?
I'm your son.
You in the long lookers.
I'm your Sam, your Samwise.
Snatched you right, and now you'll be looking to snatch it back. That's what the prophecy says. You're the driver.
The driver.
Prophecy.
And Chum Bucket is your man. Yeah, I'm your man. Yeah, yes, I am. Do you have a vehicle that can take you to your car? I do say. That's right. She's not running now. Sorry.
Typically, I'm not so keen on games where driving is like the main mechanic, but hopefully this game will sway me.
From what I've seen, it looks pretty cool.
I hope the pup is my friend as well.
No, I won't. I know you'll find me and dismantle
Please
me.
don't throw him over the cliff.
Yeah, let's get rid of this. Save it for
I'll just take this.
for dinner later.
Controls are kind of weird so far. R1 is roll and L2 is jump.
That is interesting.
That is very interesting. It'll probably
bleeding out.
once the other controls
I do my best work in my sanctum.
I learned the other ones, it'll probably make
I need
sense.
wire to fix my buggy, but then I can show you where they took the black on black.
Where do I find wire?
Up that path. But before you go, grab some grits, Saint. You must be running on fumes.
So, Garrett,
Yeah.
I know you can't hear right now.
No.
But Mad Max has an accent.
Yeah, he does. He's Australian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how it's supposed
If I'm
to
not
be.
mistaken, the whole series takes place in Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know this, because Tom Hardy didn't seem like he had an accent. Did he in the movie?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. I'm just not remembering.
He just barely talked, so I guess it's hard to remember.
Yes.
And Mel Gibson has his Australian accent in the originals.
I'm not sure what to make of this yet.
So far, I'm intrigued. I think it looks pretty cool. And the other gameplay I've seen in the past has also intrigued me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Fire. Okay. L1 and circle?
You fire your gun with circle?
Ah!
What?
I don't think
That's
this
probably
game
just like a
is-
defensive shotgun.
Yeah, I don't think this
it
game
probably
is,
isn't an actual
is
weapon.
gun heavy. I think it's more like melee focused with your gun is kind of like a thing. You know what would be really funny, Garrett?
What's that?
Is if this controller dies during
That would be
this.
pretty funny.
That would.
I haven't charged it in a while.
How long is your cable?
It's not that long.
Okay.
It might reach.
Let's get your inner Batman going now. That'll
There you
do.
go.
That's cool. Man, WB sure likes this combat.
Yes, they do.
So,
Can't complain though, because regardless, I mean, some games do it better than others, but it is a very good way to fight.
It is.
for
I mean,
sure.
it's like, I don't know. Once Batman did it, it kind of just was like, this is how you
Became
do.
the norm.
This is how you do it.
Yep.
So, and
I
people
can't
do
really
it
think
very
of a
well.
better way to do that.
That's the thing is like I can't even think of a. I mean, Witcher did very good job with their combat, but that's more
Right.
like RPG, not very actiony game heavy. But I think Shadow of Mordor did the best job besides Batman with that
Yeah.
type of combat. That combat was just
was
so
fantastic.
freaking good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was gruesome.
It was very gruesome.
I was actually thinking about that game recently, and there's a Game of the Year edition with like all the DLC. And I thought about maybe picking it up, super cheap. And
What DLC came with it?
what's that?
What DLC came with it?
There were two pretty substantial packs, like one called like the Blight something, where I think you actually play as that the elf that possesses you.
Yeah.
You like fight Sauron or something like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, gotta go back.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
That was that. I want a Star Wars game like that with the combat.
That would be really cool with lightsabers.
Oh yeah.
That's like one of my dreams right there. And I
Mhm.
want it. I know it's hard to make a game like this because it doesn't appeal to like younger audiences because Star Wars is generally is advertised towards all audiences. For example, we loved The Force Awakens. My parents loved it, and even my grandparents texted me today and said they loved the movie. So it's like every generation can enjoy Star Wars. But that being said, I've always wanted a really, really awesome combat-heavy lightsaber combat type game where you do cut off limbs and cut guys in half and stuff. I know that's brutal, and Star Wars is more of a lighthearted type world, but I feel like in a video game you can get away with that. I know, what's it called? I always forget the name of it. I never played them. Star Killer. What's the
Force
game?
Awakens.
Force-
Or Force
the
Unleashed.
Force
Yeah, Force Unleashed. Yeah, I mean they kind of went there, but I want like full on like it doesn't have to be bloody, obviously. 'Cause, when you use a lightsaber, you're cauterizing the wound at the same time. But I want like the same kind of thing, like in Witcher, where you chop a guy in half and you just with a lightsaber chopping stormtroopers in half would be
can
awesome.
a game be rated T?
And cut guys in half.
Yeah.
Without blood, I don't know, because that's
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
still pretty brutal.
it is. I feel like it would have to be rated M, but.
I don't
That's
know
the
if
thing,
they
though.
would
I
do
get that game, regardless of it being, goodness,
Sorry.
bless you. Regardless
so
of
sorry.
it being rated M, I feel like it would sell phenomenally. Because who doesn't want like a hardcore lightsaber game?
I think Arkham Knight sold
Parents.
pretty well.
If they did it with, that's the thing, though. Little kids buy
Sam
M-rated
looks
games all
so
the time.
nice.
It does.
No,
look
they don't.
nice.
Their
It's
parents
very
do.
nice.
Well, that's what I mean. Like their parents don't care. They're just like, as long as my kid shuts
Well,
up
some
about this
parents
game.
don't. Yeah.
'Cause I
It's
played
Star
with countless
Wars. It
kids
can't
on
be
Call
too
of
bad.
Duty.
It's Star Wars.
Yeah, I've played with countless kids on Call of Duty that sound significantly younger than we do when we're playing. So
I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying some parents won't buy that.
My
for their
parents
kids.
wouldn't have allowed me to.
yeah, neither would have mine. But if they've discussed like, oh, the Darth Maul game would have been cool if they brought something back like that. I feel like the brutality
Well,
would fit in with Darth Maul.
Holy crap! Well, I think maybe we should withhold this discussion.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll get there for sure in the podcast.
Yeah. My
Of course, that
goodness.
podcast may or may not have already aired this week. I can't remember.
That's true.
Lord
Oh my
Preston.
gosh!
Are the controls bad?
It's very hard to control.
Is it sensitive?
I don't even know. It's either really sensitive or not sensitive enough.
I can just tell by looking at it. It looks weird.
I feel like you'll get used to this, and you probably upgrade your car to make it more controllable.
Yeah. Okay. I'm getting the hang of it more.
Yeah, your car looks like a heap of junk right now.
I think this open world, even though people have said it's barren, it just looks cool. The fact that it's just like a barren.
Well, I mean, it's
mountainous-
Mad Max.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, to me, I wasn't upset by hearing
Yeah.
that, but I think it's cool that it's like that.
Yeah, see, this is where the thick brow squat cut butchers.
If this controller dies, I have an idea.
Oh, yeah, look. There. Scabbard
I will plug it
skulls.
into myself, and it'll radio.
'Cause you're a
radio off my
robot?
battery machine. No, I'm not a robot. I swear.
Scrotus always keeps the best parts for
You could
himself.
put that Apple Watch to use if it had a USB port on it, and then you could charge it.
Yeah.
There you
Getting
go.
my car back.
Please, please. An idea. It's better for you, and it's better for me. Just listen.
That man has a handprint on his back. That must be his clan.
You think he was branded, or does it look like a tattoo?
Like how he's referring to what is Max's car called?
The Magnum Opus, I think?
Magnum Opus. He's calling it the Black on Black, which is my kind of car.
Certainly.
Out of Belfast.
So is this guy in the movies?
No, I think all these characters are made up for the
Fury
game.
Road?
No.
Oh, that movie
so
was
good.
awesome.
So good.
Mustn't be seen. I'll take you to the
I didn't.
tavern
This is
after
not
when
at
you
all
see
based on
what
any
I'm
of the
gonna
movies.
show
It's
you.
like its own
You'll be
standalone
serving
thing.
bully all day long.
Which isn't what every Mad Max movie even is.
Yeah, so none of them are really connected whatsoever.
Yeah, I heavily enjoyed Fury Road, for sure.
You know what I really want to get into? This is a random thought. I read about this today in a magazine, that all of the Marvel Star Wars comics are canon. So I want to buy all of them now and read all of them. Because I've heard the Darth Vader series is fantastic.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of other good ones that are supposed to be awesome. I had no idea that all of them were canon, so that makes me want to read them now.
You gotta stop climbing over that, man.
What is this
Their steering wheel is on the right of your car.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in
You're in Australia.
I don't like this.
I no longer like
That's
this.
why he's sitting on the left side.
This looks like it's going to be at your home base.
This looks like an enemy stronghold.
Is it?
Well, no, this is probably my home base. I'm gonna park into it very nicely.
That was, you did a
Perfect.
good job there.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is totally home base.
Garrett, I think you've played this game. You keep guessing correctly.
Well, it's I feel like all games kind of start out the same nowadays. It's really predictable. Like Tomb Raider's the most predictable experience I've had this year so far playing it.
Really?
Yeah, just beat for beat, everything about it has been predictable. Granted, there might be some big twist in the story I haven't reached yet, and I'll be completely wrong.
No.
But there's not.
Well, maybe. There's only one story-wise. I mean, I can kind of tell you what happened, but I just love the gameplay.
Right,
Just
yeah, the gameplay's very
exploration.
fun.
Yeah, the gameplay's
Despite
awesome.
being able to predict what happens in games, gameplay always does it for me as well.
Hallucination become truth. The angel made steel.
Yeah, Tomb Raider's not going to win any awards, but it's definitely one of my favorite games I've played this year.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun playing it, for sure.
The magnum opus.
Lord willing, they'll make a third one.
I hope so.
opus.
There she is.
There she is. In all her glory.
It's just a mess of parts.
Site note, Gaul.
She's knowledge from the numinous, divinely inspired. She
That's
wills
cool how you
herself
slowly
upon this
build up
world.
your car into a badass killing machine.
I want to be a
game.
badass immediately.
Divinely
Yeah,
sidetracked and
you're one of
serene.
those kinds, aren't you?
Hearted and made to measure. You want some of that old-time religion, huh? I got a classic whammy turbo high dog. Huh? Hell yeah! Bulletproof and torture tested. Statically upgraded with chum bucket overdrive.
This guy's hilarious.
Coils, and springs, shocks, and links too.
It's gotta be 8 cylinders, nothing less.
8 cylinders.
Yes. First, we have to get her beautificial body.
Show me where it is.
Yes.
This guy's got an attitude.
Come. No time like the
And I don't like it.
Come on, say. Must go.
Does he even
He's
have a
mad.
seat? He doesn't even have a seat.
I think he typically hangs out in the back.
This isn't sometimes angry Max. This is Mad Max, Jacob.
We will liberate her from a place.
Oh man, what was that?
Old one to die. A place they call
Dude, this looks awesome at night. It's kind of like in the movie, has that blue tint to it.
where
It's,
we must go in
it's
the dead of
awesome.
night.
What is this place?
Guardians
Chum.
way on their pine.
Yeah, the controlling already feels better. It's like maybe because I was just in that really tight area.
Right.
Stay put.
Oh, dying.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh goodness, did you see that? His leg?
Yep. He's
That
got
guy's got a-
Wolverine claws.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an Easter egg, dude. Everything has to be an Easter egg nowadays.
I love how it's called an Easter egg.
Yeah.
Like,
My first guess, it's probably as obvious as it seems, is that they call it Easter eggs because Easter eggs, like in an Easter egg hunt, are typically hidden out of sight and aren't in obvious places. So
Right.
that's why when you see
that's the point.
Easter eggs, yeah, it's like you'd think it wouldn't be that simple, but I guess it just really is that simple.
Yeah.
What an amazing conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, that was deep.
So deep.
Well, you can see all the towns out in the distance out
Yeah,
there.
just
I
drive
think
off
people
there. There you go.
grasp at Easter eggs, you know, when they're not there.
Right.
Like, oh, this
Exactly.
refrigerator's out here,
Yeah.
and there's a body like 10 feet from it.
It must
so-
be Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy had Wolverine claws. Oh, I bet Hugh Jackman is Australian, so that's probably why they put that in there.
This game has a car, Fast and Furious reference.
Yeah. Nothing can ever just be what it is anymore. Now, is that like a giant ship, like that you're taking cover in?
It looks like it.
It looks like a big
I'm
freight
assuming
ship or
this
something.
probably was an ocean, because this
Yeah.
definitely would look like an ocean floor.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of boats laying around now that I look at it. It's so cool when you think about it. I think that's actually
Fuel's low.
exactly what it is.
Fuel. Fortunately, gas tank.
Yeah, that's the main thing of Mad Max is gas is the most precious resource.
Why don't they just make bikes and just bike everywhere?
Yeah, like bicycles.
Yeah. All of you, where is my fuel gauge? Is it on the left?
It's where the gas can is, yeah.
On the
The
left?
right.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Over there.
Oh, I see.
Fuel
Looks
tank.
like you struck gold. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
I was gonna punch it.
Oh.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Scrap. Yum. Can't you like eat? I remember when they first showed the gameplay of this, they were like, "You can eat dog food." I was like, "Oh, that's so cool."
Did you pick
What?
up the gas can?
Whoever was
It was
here is
empty.
long gone
Oh,
now,
bummer.
along with anything.
I think that's cool though. It's not like every gas can you find has gas in it.
I wonder, like, if you run out of gas, you're just like stuck.
Big steel gift box. What prize is
You
this?
just have to walk around, I guess.
I'm out of fuel. Oh,
She's out of gas.
what a
Oh,
coincidence.
bad guys. Bad guys.
The fuel happens to be where the enemies are. That's a coincidence. You gotta work for that fuel.
You guys are
Good.
punching these guys so hard, blood shooting out of their skulls.
I think I could have done something to this man. He's like dizzy. Can I do something?
Maybe
to
like a
him?
finishing move of some sort.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
That's one way to do it.
Ooh, more scraps.
What a great bounty.
Gosh.
We're in luck. With this rare haul, we may refuel
Aha!
and demolish.
I could ignite it. I'm just gonna like light it on fire.
Yeah. Oh, there's
No,
there
I
it is.
want. Oh, refuel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pillar up. Huh? All the way to the brim.
All the way to the brim.
People have been wanting this feature in like Grand Theft Auto for a while,
Yeah.
and I just don't think that's a good idea.
I wouldn't complain about it, but I understand why people wouldn't like it because after a while it would get old.
Yeah.
In this game, it makes
makes
total
sense.
sense.
I don't understand why you want
Because I think people just want it
That's
to be as
must be a
realistic
giant
as
sandbox.
possible. People, because Grand Theft Auto is not totally realistic, but it has a realistic feel to it. I think people just want it to be as
Well,
real as
I've
possible.
seen there are, God, there are mods.
Called like real life mods.
Yeah,
and
real
stuff.
life mods. Have you seen any of those?
Yeah, where you can like get a job or like go
Yeah,
to
it's
school
like
and stuff.
ridiculous. Okay.
Now, let us make haste before the nightly hunters return.
Well, fuel won't be a
to
problem
their
for a while.
lair.
What's tips? I think
Let's
we
go
could run
dig
out
up
of
some
fuel
bodies.
in Mafia. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I got everything here.
You did.
The thing is still yellow.
Dude,
Suits on. Oh, there's more fuel.
yeah. Dude, that Mafia 3 gameplay was awesome. I'm genuinely excited about that game.
You can't store anymore. You probably have to upgrade your car to store more.
That would be cool.
Ignite it, man. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like basically just like lighting on fire like a couple of $1,000.
Basically, in this world.
It might even be worth more than that.
Drive to the graveyard. So I assume you're going to the graveyard where a bunch of dead cars are to get parts. That would be my first guess.
Yeah.
Well, they took my magnum opus. Is this the same magnum opus?
No, I think you're just building a new one.
Okay. Pretty sweet drift.
Yeah.
Nobody around. The gates are unguarded.
Can I go through here?
Sweet gate. If you go hard
Ramming
enough.
restricted. Destroy the gate.
So let's make this one
Okay,
count.
like
Oh,
detonate
you gotta waste your fuel.
can. Oh no.
I guess in this sense you're not wasting it, but you gotta do what you gotta do in this world.
Superb.
Dude, nice.
It's cracked open. We must hurry. Wardens of this place murder on sight.
Looks like dead whale bones.
The fiends that tend this catacomb.
Oh, that's cool. You can break through
Not
them.
anymore.
I'm such a good driver.
Do you have your apocalypse license yet?
No! There are dangling man killers everywhere.
What was
Tread
that?
careful.
Guess I'm like a
Dangling
mob
man
or something.
killers.
Or you can get your car stuck in them.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
What'd you do?
Defeat 8 enemies in a row without getting... Okay, I guess I did that.
More traps ahead.
The driving looks so bad. I'm sorry.
I feel like if you get used to it, it wouldn't be hard.
Now he's
I feel like that in any game where there's driving. My goodness. Man,
oh my gosh.
you are not the legend this guy talked up at the beginning of the game.
I'm automatically repairing.
You are not Mad Max. You're just a phony.
It's okay.
He's putting out the fire. He's like he's burning alive, putting out the fire for the sake of the car.
He's like, hurry up.
This guy's a miracle worker.
Man. I feel like in any game with driving, though, or any kind of vehicles, there's always a learning curve to getting used to flying it.
To flying it?
I was thinking of Star Wars Battlefront is the most recent example. Like when you get in the ships, at first you're like, well, this is kind of weird, and then you get used to it. And
I got this.
in any game I played with the vehicle,
I like
you
how
got to get used to
Battlefront
it. Me too. Once you get the feel for it, it feels good.
Yeah, I got this.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point with such a weird controls. You're like, guys, the gas button is by clicking down the left stick. Brake is L1, and you drift
That's
with
pretty much what he's dealing with.
by flipping the controller upside down.
The braking is the motion control.
Yeah. This place is a hellhole. My goodness.
Keep rolling.
Put out
It's
the fire.
fine. It's
Little candle.
fine.
It's fine.
Look, I did it. And I'm alive.
Looks like you made it to the graveyard.
I hope this means I can lay the smackdown on some more dudes.
Do you enjoy that?
There.
Yes, I do.
Our prize, right for the taking. Go quickly.
There's our prize.
Only way to get up
I
there
bet you get to
is
choose
through
which body you want to go
cave
through
tunnels.
or go with first.
Excuse me?
I bet you get to choose what kind of body type you want.
I like that.
Get the card
You have to
placed
earn
down
it.
here.
Of course, then
I'll
again,
roll
that
the
would
body
just be
onto
too
it.
cool, so we'll see what happens.
She'll be ready, as I will.
I'm assuming I have to go through here.
That guy look a little
Little
spooky.
monkey.
Something here.
I really do like how this game looks so far. I think it looks very cool.
Graphics are nice for show.
I like the style.
Maybe I could zip down this.
I think we're at the... I know this is like really... I don't know why I think that, but I just was expecting these games to not have that good graphics as... Well, this game didn't come out long ago at all, but especially
Right.
Dying Light came out a while ago, and its
Mhm.
graphics are very nice as well. Did that even make sense, what I just said?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this game came out, what, October?
September.
Okay.
The same day as
Metal Gear, right?
Metal Gear, yep. Gosh, I haven't beat Metal Gear.
Me neither.
I probably never will.
No, I won't go
I feel
back.
like I forgot that still exists. I will probably jump back into that as well before Uncharted comes
If
out.
I had time, like... I
Well,
wish
you
I
have
could
time.
just-
You're playing Mad Max right now instead.
Yeah, what are you doing?
The whole
finish the games you start.
If you had the willpower is what you
That's
need.
the thing. Is like you told me you get to a point where you have to like redo missions. And
Yeah,
that
that's
just, like,
really
bummed
annoying.
me out.
Yeah, it bummed me out a lot too. I was like, why am I having to do this? I just want to progress.
All right, so I do get to choose.
Okay.
All right, so
That
Okay.
for sure would be me. Oh, that's cool too, like the muscle look. Oh, this is cool.
I think I like that one.
That one is pretty
That
cool.
one's cool. Well, let's see what it looks like. Oh, never mind. Yes.
I want this one.
I want this body right here. Does it come with water? My name is Max.
It's a really good impression.
Thanks.
Oh no!
This looks like some kind of evil gang. Looks like you're about to go into a hardcore death
I like
match
this.
right
Press
here.
R to okay. I like that. Getting some variation in the combat. Oh goodness.
This is also a random thought. I also want to jump into Batman's latest DLC and run around as in like the Dark Knight suit with the tumbler from the Dark Knight. I think that would be fun playing that DLC through like that.
Yeah, I've always wanted to use the tumbler.
That and I'm also intrigued to run around in Ben Affleck's Batsuit as well. They released for Batman v Superman. I feel like those different costumes entertain me for about 5 minutes each, and then I'd be
I
satisfied.
think they all come with like specific levels for the Batmobile and everything.
That's cool.
I
More
know that-
Batmobile levels?
Yeah. Not
Just
like
what that
combat,
game
I don't
needs,
think.
yeah.
Actual like.
Dude,
driving
some of
ones.
the driving Batmobile levels I thought were actually pretty fun. The,
You mean the
Riddler
Riddler?
ones,
Yeah.
yeah. I did not enjoy the tank stuff. Although it feels good and looks cool, I did not enjoy it.
Good stuff.
Just wasn't Batman. Oh lord.
You said that you watched an interview recently. They're like, "Are you ever going to do any more Batman?" And they like did a weird, awkward smile
It like went
or
to
something.
silent. It like cut off. Yeah. It's like please don't.
I'm trying to think of what they could do to make it exciting if they did do another one.
I want them to do a Justice League game. I
That'd
would
be
be
cool.
excited.
What would you like to? Well, I mean, this could be a good podcast topic, so let's not talk about it too much. But just spitballing a bit here. What would you like? How would you like, gameplay-wise? How would you like a Justice League game to play out?
Basically, just variations of Batman gameplay, but suiting people's powers.
Mm-hmm.
Press to prefer side ramp. Okay, cool. All right, well, here's our first combat.
Ooh, nice.
You got a sick body, man.
That was
Yeah,
a good
dude.
choice. I like that one.
Yeah, if everything is this big, then it's no problem in control.
I get the feeling it will be. So if you think about it, that's probably half the reason the wasteland's so wide open for stuff like this.
Creatures of the underworld. For the prize.
That'll do.
Oh! I did it.
Dude, that was pretty cool, man. And
That
I
was
think
pretty badass.
Now we have our car.
Why is the screen flashing?
I think your health is low. It's very low.
My health?
Yep. And you have no water either. That looks like that's probably exactly what you needed to do with your low health.
Yes. If it's genuine. Ah.
Come here, chum.
Can I drink? I have no water. I do have a
Nice pair of
though.
binoculars, yeah.
There you go.
I need to get some water.
Water.
Maybe you should go to that green exclamation point.
That makes the
okay.
most sense to me.
Yeah, that means there's water there.
That's gotta be it.
Yes.
Or it
Yes,
could
that's
be
my
Chuck
headquarters.
Norris. Maybe you have water.
Well, my first impressions of this game, watching you play it specifically, have definitely sparked my interest again in the world of Mad Max. It's very its own unique wasteland for sure, especially since it's mostly based around cars, and their most precious resource is gas. So, and I think it looks pretty fun. I mean, I know it hasn't
I'm
been
having fun.
yeah, it hasn't been regarded as like the best game ever of this year, obviously, but I've heard some decent things, and I've seen enough to be interested.
It definitely
so.
hasn't got a bad review.
No,
It's just been like, it's a good game.
yeah. So I definitely will play this for sure
So for what I
in the
paid
coming
like
weeks.
$30 for it.
Yeah, that's
$30.
that's a fine deal if you ask me.
I bought this, Dying Light, and Uncharted collection for $70.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I also got to play Uncharted 3.
Most of that.
Yeah, it was. What'd you say?
I also got to play Uncharted 3.
I have to play through all of them.
Fun fact, though, this is our very last Let's Play of 2015.
Will it be
How does that make you
before
feel?
New Year?
Yeah, it will. It'll be out. So, how did it feel playing video games on camera for YouTube for nearly a year now? How did it feel? We started with Towerfall Ascension, and
Great game.
we've ended here on Mad Max, the video game. So I think it was a great year of
We should
playing
revisit
games on
that
camera.
next year.
Dude, totally. I think another thing. We'll probably talk about this more on our podcast you've heard this week, but or I should say that we did talk about. But I think we're definitely going to focus a lot more. Not only, we like playing the big new games as well and kind of talking about them, but I think we're also going to focus on more co-op based games and more competitive games that you can play with friends, like couch co-op type stuff that are more enjoyable to get involved in. Because most of the time, two of us are just sitting here commentating, which is still fun to me, but as a viewer myself, when I watch Let's Plays, I like to see other people interacting, playing games together. So
I think a mixture of both will be good.
absolutely.
Yep.
So
We'll do these for some newer releases
for
throughout
sure,
the year.
I definitely think we should invest in a Wii U in the near future as well, because there's a bunch of goodies.
Man,
on there
I hate Wii
awaiting
U.
us.
That's for kids.
Man, I don't like the stupid Nintendo. That thing's a toy. But seriously though, I think it was a fun year of gameplay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us as always. We hope you enjoyed Mad Max this evening. As I said before, it's the week of the apocalypse for us, jumping into some of our backlog here, as you can see. But playing games, regardless of when they're released, is always fun nonetheless. But as always, please like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you have anything nice to say, anything mean to say, anything about Mad Max to say. Let us know if you finished the game. Don't spoil it, but if you enjoyed it as well, we'd like to know, because I want to know if I'm going to invest my time in this game, if I am going to truly enjoy it to the end. But as always, my name's Garrett. This is Jacob. That's Preston. Thank you so much for joining us. We're It's Obvious Gaming. We'll most definitely catch you again soon.
Bye.